anyways, like I said, I need to get my life in order because I just realized that I was like, oh yeah, there's nothing like going on today. And then I was like, it's a friend's baby shower today. Guess what I haven't done? And friend, if you see this, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's life. I just forget about doing things. I'm like, oh yeah, so I need to go shopping today to get things for the baby shower. Hold on. Okay, there was a hair. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I wanted to show you something on Scout. Are these not the cutest little slippered sock things? Yes, they are the cutest. Yeah, I know. So today I'll just head out a little bit early. The shower's not until like 1 o'clock, which is actually like perfect timing because it's right for like the kids' nap time. So it's like 1 to 4. So Scout would probably wake up before that. But yeah. So I'm just going to head out a bit early. I do have one item that we already have that we're not using that I'm considering just giving to them, even though it's used, like, because it's a more expensive item, but like we're not using it. It's a baby camera. So I might just like pack that up and then buy them like something smaller too, and do that because it seems like no one's bought that yet. And if we have one that like works, why not give it to them? Yeah, so I might just do that. And then we need to go to, I think, the UPS store today. It'd have to be all of us, like a family event, because I'm filling out the paperwork for IVF and you have to have a notary sign part of it. So I think I said our UPS store has a notary, so we'll see. So you can come along with me today. I probably won't film the actual baby shower because, like, you know, not my thing, but I can film beforehand and I can film the rest of the day. So yeah, only a few more days of taking birth control. I will be stopping on Monday and then have my baseline on Tuesday, and I'm really nervous. Like, I hope that my follicle count and my AMH is like better than it was before. I don't know if that's possible, but I hope so. So we'll see. Okay, I need to get on with my day. Today is day 1 off of birth control for my IVF cycle. We had like a really crazy scare yesterday. A COVID scare. One of our chillins has been having some stomach issues and it's been going on for a while, so that's the only thing they could think of possibly. So no other symptoms. So then we had to bring him in, get him tested, and I was like, if my child is positive, I have to cancel my entire IVF cycle. So I was freaking out. Yesterday was a very bad day. Very bad day. Anyways, so today is day 1 off of birth control. So I'm going in for my baseline ultrasound and I'm assuming blood work today at 1:45. It is almost 10 o'clock. But yeah, I'm going to do that today. We're going to check and see how many follicles I have, and hopefully I have a good number so we can get this cycle going. If so, it is Tuesday. If so, I will start my injectables, all of these meds, and then that blue thing. We will start all of that on the first day of camping. Okay, guys. Yeah. I'm just gonna take like a minute. I'm going in for my baseline appointment and I think blood work. This is gonna tell me, hopefully, if we think this will be a good cycle to go ahead and start. Cross your fingers. I feel like crap because I stopped my birth control today and I'm just cramping. So not fun today. It's gonna be a great day. Yay. Okay, guys, so I didn't really like film anything in the rooms or anything like that. I might have gotten some audio from one of them, but I can just tell you. So I saw somebody different than I saw like the last time I had a baseline appointment, and at this one the person would not tell me like a follicle count number. They won't tell me. Like, that's just their philosophy. If they don't give numbers, which I don't really like, but like, if they don't, then they don't. They just said everything looks fine. That's all they would tell me. I obviously had my blood drawn, so I should get results from that today/tomorrow, just depending. So if the numbers are around the same, then I'm assuming everything is fine. I will start, as long as everything's fine with the blood work, I will start my meds on Friday night, and then I will go back Monday morning, 10 a.m. I will see a different person at that appointment, so I'm hoping they'll give me a follicle count number. And then they'll kind of just let me know how things are going, and they'll just kind of, you know, give me a general idea of how things are going. They're not going to, like, not tell me if all of a sudden they're like, ooh, you got like 2 follicles or 3 follicles, you know. I'm assuming she said that they would tell me. So that's kind of the plan, is just start my meds on Friday, as long as everything's good with my blood work, and then go Monday, keep checking in, just keep on meds. They'll let me know, like, what dosage, because, like, they have me on a dosage now for, like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then they'll let me know on Monday if I need to, you know, up, lower, do whatever with my dosage. And then I'll set up another appointment. I don't know when the next appointment will be after that. And then maybe start in, like, some ganirelix and stuff like that. And then my retrieval is supposed to be the week of the 16th. So it'll just kind of depend on how I'm responding to the meds and what's going on. And yeah, the only thing I'm really nervous about is obviously, like, I have to go to the egg retrieval, like, alone. I can't have Jenna with me, which I've never had anesthesia before. So that does make me a little bit nervous, just because I've never had, like, I saw Jenna have it, and I've seen people have anesthesia, but, like, I've never had it, so I have no idea, like, how I'm going to react, because I've never had to have it. So hopefully I react okay. Yeah, so now my main concern is just, as long as I start my meds on Friday, is taking them while I'm camping Friday and Saturday, and making sure everything is, like, kept at the right temperature and all that stuff. So should be okay. But we will see. So that's all that's going on. I have a doula interview thing appointment at 5, and then I'm going to pop over to the grocery store to get groceries, because I was supposed to do it yesterday, and obviously I couldn't because we had a COVID scare and we didn't want to, like, go do anything. And it was a long night. So yeah, so I'll do that, like, you know, just pick up dinner from, like, the grocery store, pizza or something like that. And then get some camping stuff started packing. Fun stuff. Yay. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna try it right now. Give me a break. Look at that. Is that not pretty or what? I love mint chocolate. Like, pretty much mint chocolate, anything. Yeah. So, in the car. And do you ever have it where your significant other is trying to be extremely nice, and they are, and then them being nice ends up making you have to do something you didn't think you're gonna have to do? But no, really is not a big deal. But I was just laughing. I was talking with my mom this morning, and I was like, you know, love Jenna, because not yesterday, as in Tuesday, because today is Wednesday, but on Monday, we as in me, had an extremely bad day, because yesterday, Tuesday, I had my second baseline ultrasound appointment. So this is going to be, like, the actual start of IVF, as long as, like, my labs come back today. Okay. And I haven't gotten a call yet, so I'm assuming they're okay. Like the feeling of that. So the day before, our youngest has been having stomach issues. We'll just keep it at that. And it's been going on for a while. And so we called and we've tried, you know, like the BRAT diet, you know, BRAT, that sort of thing. We tried a bunch of stuff, and they're still having issues. And so they're like, well, give them a COVID test, because, you know, what else? And so, of course, like, you know, we went throughout the day, we had the COVID test, it was negative, everything was fine, but, like, I just had a really stressful day because, you know, potential of, you know, like, having to cancel IVF, and I had met with multiple different people, you know, that week, you know, mask on most of the time and safe unless they're fully vaccinated, but still, like, just the thought of, like, if he had gotten COVID, I would have had to inform everybody that I had seen, you know, and some of those people were pregnant or had a baby or, you know, stuff like that. So it was really stressful. So anyways, that evening, usually I take care of dishes and stuff, like once we put the kids to bed, and like Jenna kind of like cleans up, you know, like all the toys and stuff. That's kind of our thing. But because I had such a bad day, she went ahead and like cleaned up all the toys, you know, before the kids were going to bed, and she did all the dishes. It was really nice. So it was really helpful, and I really appreciated that. But then yesterday, you know, last night, I went to go do the dishes as I normally do, and Jenna was upstairs. She had a game, an RPG game she was playing, and I went to go put the dishwashing liquid into the dishwasher, and I was like, where did it go? Like, it wasn't in the same place I normally put it, and I was like, well, maybe Jenna put it somewhere else. And I'm looking, and then I looked in the recycling to see, like, oh, is it empty? Yeah, it was empty, and they had forgotten to tell me that there was no more dishwashing liquid, so I had to go get some today. So I haven't been able to like run the dishwasher, which is fine, it's not a big deal. But so I went and picked up that, and we needed some almond extract and something bug spray because we're going camping this weekend. So got all of that, and I was like, let me get me a mint Kit Kat because it looked amazing. So I did. And now I've already, because we're going camping this weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll come back on Sunday. And so I already have a bunch of stuff in the trunk, like the tent, our big, like we have a double adult cot, like sleeping bags for the kids, camping chairs for everyone, that sort of stuff. And then the rest of the stuff I have in the house and doing laundry. I don't know if it's lately with everything going on. I used to be like when I had a lot of time, I used to be like I had a list ready a week before, like the weekend before we go somewhere, like I'd already start packing and everything. And like lately it's been one of those things where like I don't start doing anything until the day of. I'm freaking out, you know, the night before I'm working, and then I have to like do everything beforehand, and I just can't like relax. I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff done today. Really? Dude? So that I can not freak out like when I'm, you know, coming Friday. So anyways, I'm gonna go in the house. We'll talk more later. Hey guys, and it's Thursday, and I'm gonna make bacon and then eggs. These are for breakfast burritos. We are going camping tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, come back Sunday. I thought I would just kind of film as much as I can, over the next 2-ish weeks. I'm hoping to film every day. I don't think I'll get vlogs out every day, but I'm hoping to film something every day just because I'm starting my IVF stim meds tomorrow. Meds. So I'll be starting tomorrow night. Of course, the first night I start, we're camping, so fun stuff. Yeah, but I have everything ready. Let me show you. Okay, so I'm gonna take this thread out. So I have my little sharps container, and then this just has alcohol wipes, sponges as they call them, and then there's like 2 different size needles in here, some Q-caps. This is my Menopur, so you have your liquid and your powder. So I'll be taking that, and then in the old fridgeroo, right there in the blue, that is my Gonal F. So that one obviously I will keep in the fridge, and then we'll have it in a cooler with ice, like, and probably like a towel in there just to kind of like keep it separated or something, and then put that in the big cooler with all the ice to keep it cool because it needs to be refrigerated. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some bacon. Wanna watch with me? Fun, bacon. Work early, And we need to get the cooler, which I don't know where it is. So, well, light doesn't work in the garage, so I'll see you in a second. I don't know if you guys can see, but right here, we bought a rooftop carrier for our vehicle because we just can't fit much in there. This is gonna be a lifesaver. If you see this large thing, like here's my foot, that's how long it is. We have like our tents, we have like, so this way we can fit everything, like a huge chunk of our stuff, like up into the top of the car. And that's going to allow us to actually like have a cooler, and we have like almost all the clothes in like one suitcase. You know, most of it is kid stuff, but so this should allow us to actually like not be uncomfortable when we're packing the car. So I'm excited. I don't know if I'm gonna put today's in the last vlog and then just like start our journey tomorrow, maybe like Friday, Saturday / Sunday in a vlog. Yeah, I'll probably do that. So, all right, on for 2 more, getting stuff ready. We're probably not going to pack too much until like the actual day morning of, you know, because we don't want to like leave things up in the car overnight or anything, just to be safe. You know, safety first. Okay, guys, I don't have the lights all on up in here. So, pretty much we have most things I think we need, other than like a few pillows, toothbrushes, because, you know, have to use them, and like, you know, food in the cooler and stuff like that. And then obviously we have to like, you know, pack the car. So that's all we have left to do. And then we get to go camping tomorrow. Jenna's mom and stepdad already got there. And so they pretty much told us that we're right by the road. So we're gonna have to be really careful with the kids. So that's gonna be fun. But we're gonna, you know, see some people we haven't seen in a while, and we should have a good time. I'm pretty excited. So I'm gonna go upstairs, chill out for the night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.